just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Hey guys, so I thought I'd make a video today about me setting up my fish tank. I'm just trying to make a better home for my betta that I currently have. I'm also going to be adding a really tiny little pleco because I love them, and the main reason why I'm changing my tank is, one, I've had my fish for over 2 years now and he just needs a better setup. He's in the same small tank I got him with before I did research and realized they need a lot of room. And two, I just kind of wanted to try something new, and I did a lot of research and I'm thinking I'm doing everything the right way, so I thought I'd share my process with you. Alright, so let me show you what I got.
So first thing is first, here is the aquarium that I purchased from PetSmart. It is just a 10-gallon aquarium with a black trim. And next is the hood for that aquarium. Also by Aquarium, I purchased this deluxe full hood that's 20 inches, the perfect fit. And you'll see that I got this from a local pet store. I got most of my things from them, and I really like this hood. It's got lights and everything, so it was a great buy. And next is the filter I purchased for my tank. It is by the Deep Blue company, and it is the Biomax 10 model for aquariums up to 10 gallons. Next up, I just got a heater. This guy is by the brand Aquatop and is good for aquariums up to 13 gallons. It is also 50 watts, and since bettas are tropical fish, I wanted to make sure I got one of these too. Next is the substrate that I purchased. Now, I did get this from a Pleco. I haven't been in a Pleco in a really long time for ethical reasons and bad experiences in the past. This ended up being really low quality, which I'll show you later, so yeah, we won't be going back. But no matter. Next are these awesome river rocks that I got from Michael's, and they were originally $6.99, but I got them for $2.80. And finally, for decoration, is this awesome piece of spiderwood that I got. I'm definitely most excited about this, and I also forgot to show I got a bunch of aquatic plants, which you will see later in the video. But yeah, isn't this wicked cool? And next is this thermometer that I got from PetSmart. Nothing special, just the basic mercury thermometer. And next, since I will be filling my tank with tap water, I got a water conditioner, and upon researching, I heard that Prime was the way to go. Now, this next product I have heard a lot of conflicting ideals upon. It's a healthy bacteria to help cycle the tank, so we'll see how this goes. And next, of course, I have a water test kit that will be coming in shortly from Amazon. Now, let's get fishy with it. So the first thing I did was take the stickers off of the tank, and that big round one left some ink, but it was okay, it came right off. And then I just took a wet paper towel and went ahead and wiped down the inside of the tank, making sure to not use any soap because that can cause problems later. And the next step was to wash my rocks and substrate. So I just used that plastic bin there, those are my rocks. And what I did was I poured some in the bin and put some hot water on it and just tried to scrub off as much dirt and grime as I could. Now, the main problem that I found with this substrate, which you'll see in later clips when I actually put it in the tank, are these tiny, tiny particles that float to the surface. They're not dirt, they're just minuscule pieces of gravel, and that caused a lot of problems, but no matter, I washed it, and when I was done, I put it in a bin of clean. And then this is just some footage of me washing the river rocks. Then it was time to fill the tank, so I thought I had a 5-gallon bucket lying around, which would have made my life a lot easier, but it seemed to disappear, so spaghetti pot it is. So the first thing I did was put in 1 pot of water, and then after that what I did was I took my cleanest substrate and I put that in. And that didn't end up being enough gravel to my liking, so I ended up adding another tub, and after that I even washed some more and put in a 3rd tub. So this is me trying to show you guys how much gravel was in the tank after the 2nd bucket, and then I did this useless shot of Black Abyss. And then I went ahead and continued to fill the tank with water. And we had an uninvited guest, but he was discovered. So if you look closely, or you really don't have to look that close, you'll see a bunch of debris floating on the top of the water. And shortly, here I am. I come in with a cup and I actually had to scoop that stuff out. Like I said, it's just tiny, minuscule pieces of gravel that no matter how hard I washed it, would not disappear. So I had to go in with a cup and scoop it all out. Kitty number 2 was caught much sooner. And the next thing I did was prepare my spider wood. So I just went ahead and snipped off that yellow zip tie that tells the cashier how much I have to pay for it, and I gave it a good rinse. Now, I don't know if you guys could really see it, but this thing changed major colors once it was rinsed under the water. I don't know why I didn't even think of this happening, and I thought it would stay that same drab tan color, but I felt like an actual wizard rinsing this thing off. It's totally awesome. And before I added any decoration, I attempted to make the gravel higher in the back and lower in the front, but I wasn't super concerned with this. And then it was time to add my spider wood, which I put right in the center with the awesome color facing front. And here I am showing you my plants. So I got in Anubis. These are all from the local pet shop that I mentioned earlier. Then I got this plant, which is my absolute favorite. I just thought it was so beautiful, and it's tall. I wanted at least one tall plant, even though I know the others will grow. Then I got this guy, which I think is an Amazon sword, but was sold to me as a filigree Mirio, which looks like this. So definitely not that, but it was inexpensive, so there's that guy. I think he's definitely an Amazon sword. And next is this beauteous Java fern, which I tucked right in front. The next thing I added to my tank were my river rocks, and I added them primarily in the back behind my spider wood. I really wanted to add height and create that focal point. I also went ahead and added some around the plants to make sure they didn't float away, and just because I thought they looked pretty. But like I said, the majority went in the back, and I really like the way it turned out. And I completely forgot to mention these awesome terracotta pots I got from Michael's. Super inexpensive and super cute. I don't know how I forgot because I was so excited about them. But long story short, I gave those a good wash and I tucked those into the tank. Now, the next steps that I completed were adding the conditioner to the water and the healthy bacteria. All I did was follow the directions on the back of the bottle. This guy is 1 cap full for every 50 gallons, so I had to figure out what a fifth of that cap looked like. Now, like I said in my introduction, this is my first attempt at really trying to do everything right in the aquatic fish hobby. These were the only 2 steps that I was still a little apprehensive on completing, and I really hope I did everything right, but if I didn't and you have any tips, feel free to leave them in the comments and educate me. Also, I just followed the directions on the back of the bacteria bottle as well. And then it was time for filter and heater. So here I am just unboxing the filter here. It came in a nice protective bag, and the filter itself was clear, which I really enjoyed. And it came with the sponge, the carbon pack, and the long portion there. And then I realized there was no directions, only a diagram on the side of the box. So I was on my own. It didn't prove to be too difficult. The sponge and carbon pack were already in there to begin with, so I just put those back. And the only trouble I had was with this long portion here. I show you here that it didn't really click together at all, but it worked fine once it was in the tank. And these 2 pieces, I guess this is make it longer, and this I have no idea. But I put on the lid and it worked. And next was the heater, which didn't require any assembly but came with directions. Yay! And in there was mostly safety warnings and how to correctly use your heater. So I actually installed my filter and heater and realized they were on the wrong sides for my lid, so I had to move those, and I'll show you me reinstalling them now. The heater was pretty self-explanatory, just had to get that thing suctioned on there and make sure it was submerged the correct amount to avoid it overheating and short-circuiting. And next is the filter here. So I just slid that into place and removed the lid. So here I'm showing you the tank water level that needs to be in the filter, and I began to fill that with the already treated water that was in the tank. And when I turned it on here was when I realized I probably should have rinsed everything out. I don't know why I didn't clean this out, but all those bubbles really worried me. Had to adjust that heater again so the lid would fit on. Just can't find a home for that guy. But once I moved him over a smidge, the hood fit perfect. And then I completely forgot about my thermometer, so I went ahead and stuck that guy right in the corner so it would be easy for me to read. And the moment of truth. Ta-da! So this is the final product.
Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in and finishing this video with me. I really hope it was entertaining. I hope it was somewhat informing, and informative is the word, not informing. I hope it was informative. I did a lot of research before attempting this. This is my first time really attempting to do the hobby the right way, and I tried to educate myself as best as I could. I'm sure there were things that I probably did wrong. If you notice anything, if you're some fish enthusiast who knows more than I do, please feel free to educate me in the comments. Please do so lightly and kindly is a better word. I know I've seen many a comment on plenty of videos that I watch where people are very passionate and they want you to do it the right way. So please, by all means, tell me how to do it the right way, but please be kind and respectful. And I just wanted to let you know that I did do a lot of research in 3 of the channels that I found on YouTube that I found extremely informative. I'd like to share with you. The first one is Taylor Nicole Dean. She's got an awesome channel. She's super down to earth, very funny, but also super intelligent. She really cares about her animals. She knows what she's talking about, and it's just really nice. The second one is Mass Aquariums. This guy is awesome. Like I said, again, super informative, very intelligent, has a lot of experience. He's focused only on aquatic life, and he was really helpful to me. And the last one was Life with Pets. That one was really helpful when it came to plants and aquascaping, and I found her really entertaining and super informative again, very intelligent. They all know what they're doing, and I think that anybody, whether you're just binge watching fish videos because you're bored, or anybody who's really interested in the hobby, could really benefit from watching their videos. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I mentioned earlier that this tank is going to be for my Betta and a Pleco that I'm going to be getting, so I'll be sure to update you guys when I'm ready to introduce them to the tank. Alright, have a wonderful night, guys, or day, or afternoon, whenever you're watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!